They've got 3 timeouts. Mahomes took the opening drive, got a 12-yard touchdown run. The Chiefs have got 2 field goals. The Chargers have gotten 3. Herbert, a 16-yard touchdown pass, 1st and 10. Here comes the drive here by hand. The throw by Mahomes, incomplete. Flag thrown, looking for.
Mahomes is down. Mahomes
Smith-Schuster, he sure is.
Timeout for injury.
We just finished talking about the left knee, how it is not even close to 100%.
Holding. Offense number 72. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
The backup is Gardner Minshew, and he is warming up. And he has not thrown a pass all season.
Kansas City is charged a timeout for the injury inside 2 minutes. Their first of the
Watching
half.
it again, hit by hand.
Watch as he goes to the ground. It looks like that.
Oh.
The left knee.
Yep, you saw it.
You saw like it almost like it
Popped.
It almost hyperextends, like it straightens out as it hits into the ground. Watch this next step. The left knee right here.
In a season which has been incredibly disappointing, 6-7 coming in, currently 10th. Buffalo has won. If Jacksonville and Houston win their games and the Chiefs go on to lose this, the Chiefs will be out of the playoffs after 10 consecutive seasons in the playoffs. Houston has won, the Bills have won, and Jacksonville is still playing. But the knee right now, the concern with Mahomes, as it has been for the last couple games. And Minshew will come in.
Well, it's good to see him even put some weight on it, but
So here's Gardner Minshew in the game. 7th-year quarterback, Washington State, as Mahomes will be evaluated in the blue tent. He has not thrown a pass this season.
well, in the holding call by Godric on that play, bumped it back another 10 yards, so making it much more difficult. Still have 2 timeouts.
We'll try to get word on Mahomes as quickly as we can. When it's given to us, we'll give it to you. 1st and 20. The career numbers for Gardner Minshew. And to the air. It's off to Kelsey. 3rd catch on this drive. Plowing his way as he gets to the 46. The clock ticking. The 2 timeouts. It'll be 2nd down and 9. His 3rd catch and gain of 11 on this drive for Kelsey.
Well, similar to the other plays, he just finds a crease in the zone and sits down, and Minshew dialed in on where to go, and once he caught the ball, split the defender, is able to pick up some extra yards.
It's 2nd down and 9. Hunt the back out to Rice. There's a block out there by the tight end Gray, but blown up on the play. It's loose. Still was there. Yeah, they're down to the 43, 42-yard line, and they pick up 2. It will be 3rd and 7, and that clock continues to roll.
Well, a timely, quick throw by Minshew. This was a design play to the outside. They caught the Chargers with a double linebacker blitz to the inside and able to pick up some yards here to make it a more manageable 3rd down. But as the clock's ticking away, you've got to get some positive yards to even think about a field goal attempt.
3rd down 7. You see the target line right there. For the kicker, Harrison Butker. Minshew. And grabbed on the far side. Grabbed by Kelsey. And a timeout taken to the 34. On 3rd and 7, he got 8 with his 4th catch on this drive. And he has a 1st down, 27 seconds to go in regulation at the 34 of the Chargers.
Good decision that time by Kelsey in the previous play, sitting down in the zone, but that time understanding underneath coverage and getting to the outside where the soft spot in the defense was. Minshew's awareness, getting the ball out of his hands.
Welcome our second audience to this game. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes has just gone to the blue tent. A bad left knee coming in, and for a while was re-injured. And the Chiefs, with the loss, will be out of the playoffs. Jacksonville has won, as has Houston and Buffalo. 1st and 10. Gardner Minshew in. Pole the block. Here comes Matt. There's a block by Caliendo. Minshew chased, throws, incomplete. And he was chased on that play by Eboigbe. It's 2nd down and 10. Now they have taken Patrick Mahomes, we understand, to the locker room, and there we see it. The left knee has been an issue for a while, and it was re-injured here moments ago before most of the country joined this game. And so they'll look at him. Again, no word on it, but clearly it was a
I didn't like the fact that he was needing help up that tunnel. That, right. You know, that's not a promising sign here. And Gardner Minshew now has to continue to try and gain some field position for Butker to even attempt to tie this thing up.
Pacheco is the new back. 2nd down and 10.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Is 2nd down.
And perhaps not a surprise, right? New quarterback doesn't take first team snaps.
You can't have it. Not at this juncture of the game. 20 seconds left. I mean, you just can't do it. You have to. There's just got to be some awareness there of the play clock and getting it off. You can't.
Chiefs have not been in this situation, for those joining us, under 500 this late in the season since 2012. They've lost 2 straight and 4 of 5. The Chargers coming in have won 2 in a row, and they've won 5 of 6. 2nd down, 15. And Pacheco remains the back, and Minshew to the air. And deep, and intercepted! It's picked off! Derwin James gets it! And the Chargers are going to win, and knock the Chiefs out of the playoffs.
First day on Henley on the last drive, getting an incredible interception of Mahomes down at the 1-yard line. This time, Derwin James on the inside of Travis Kelce on a corner route, able to get his head around and come up with the interception to seal the win for the Chargers and seal the fate of the Chiefs this season.
First time in 11 seasons the Chiefs will not be in the playoffs. It will be their 3rd straight loss and their 5th in the last 6 games, and they lost their starting quarterback as well to a knee, Herbert. And what about the Chargers? 3rd consecutive win. They're 6th in 7 games. They go to 10-4 and 4-2 on the road.